Next up, we have ELMO. Diseases spread by mosquitoes kill about 1 million people every single year. Team ELMO, team number 19, fights malaria infections with a two-part solution. Please welcome Seppo Meri.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Team ELMO. So, our aim is to develop methods to combat mosquito-borne diseases. And the most important one of these is malaria. As we heard, the diseases kill many people on Earth. Approximately half of the world's population live in areas where malaria is endemic, and 200 million people get infected each year, and of these, roughly 500,000 people, usually children in Africa, they die. So we aim at developing two types of methods to combat the transmission of mosquito-borne illnesses. The one is to develop a new type of mosquito net, and the other one is a vaccine against mosquitoes. So the idea behind this mosquito net is to let mosquitoes fly through the net to one direction, but not back. Humans who live inside houses, they would act as baits for the mosquitoes, and we have the nets in the windows, and when the mosquitoes fly through one net, they would be stuck between two nets because we have another net inside there. The benefits of this concept would be that you don't need any chemicals. We humans who stay inside houses would act as baits. There's no need for energy. We don't need to have any gas or electricity to attract the mosquitoes or to have devices there. And also the solution is very inexpensive, so we don't need to pay much for it. So this is something that already exists. We have tested a number of prototypes in the lab. We have a product that has been tested already in field conditions in Tanzania, and the tests are still ongoing. So the second solution idea behind a mosquito vaccine is such that well, first of all, it's a miracle that mosquitoes can take so much blood into them. So when they suck you, they can take almost double their weight with blood that usually in normal cases should actually contain enough immune cells that could kill the mosquito, but for some reason the mosquitoes seem to be able to resist the killing by human blood. So we have found out that the mosquitoes, they actually have inhibitors of immune killing inside their guts. And we isolate those factors. We want to convert them into vaccines, and when given to individuals, their blood would thereafter become toxic to the mosquitoes. So thereby, these mosquitoes would not be able to transmit the disease from person A to person B. And this is a cross-section of a mosquito, so you see the head on the right-hand side and then the stomach on the left-hand side. So we have worked the molecular mechanism of immune killing inside the mosquito system and the principle for the vaccination. And if the system works, the mosquitoes can become killed, maybe not as dramatically as in this picture, but still. So in the big picture, getting rid of malaria, getting rid of mosquito-borne illnesses would be very helpful to the society. There would be more people going to work, more children to go to schools. It would also be beneficial for the economy of the countries, and maybe also in the tropical areas you would be able to attract more tourists there, because you wouldn't need to be afraid of mosquito-borne illnesses to that extent. So our team, the ELMO team, is a mixture of basic researchers from the Helsinki University, Tampere Technical University, Aalto University, and Hanken. We also have 4 companies that are actually manufacturing these nets or testing them in Africa as well. So together we have a cascade from basic research to production and then also implementation in the field of these nets. In this Helsinki Challenge program, we have already so far made progress in a 4-step program that WHO has for implementing nets into a wider use. We have done the lab tests. We are now at the end stage of our first field trials, and next we would go testing the concept in bigger villages. So we have continued the field tests. We have also written a new paper on these results, which is under review at the moment. So finally, we look forward to the Helsinki Challenge program, and for each euro that we get from the Helsinki Challenge program, we really try to save at least one human life. So, thank you.
Thank you, Seppo. Vote for Teppo's team with number 19. And Victoria, go ahead and give your comment.
Thank you very much. I'm Victoria Betancourt, and I own a company called Coney Bear Clean Tech, which is a renewable energy and clean technology recruiting and consulting company in California. Well, congratulations on your project ELMO. This is a very elegant and beautiful solution in its great simplicity. The net that not only prevents a mosquito from getting in to bite someone, but also reduces the mosquito population by trapping them and thereby killing mosquitoes is really absolutely brilliant and not only simple but scalable, cost-effective, immediately implementable, and really congratulations on that. It's extraordinary that you also are going to follow that up with another solution to vaccinate people against mosquitoes so that mosquitoes in our lifetime can possibly be obliterated from producing any type of human disease. And that would be a really wonderful world to live in. So thank you very much. I think this is a really wonderful and life-changing solution. And as you also pointed out, it will have a huge impact on the world if, in fact, malaria is costing 60%? What did you say? What percent of health costs are due to malaria? 40%, right? That's quite extraordinary. Thank you.